Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Bite Size Reactions, where today we're watching episode 7 of Young Justice Phantoms. Now, last week, not much happened to, advance the overall plot of this arc. Neither of our two League of Shadows defectors, gave any kind of hints on whether or not they were who they said they were, and we didn't really make up that much space with Jade. So let's hope we get to continue some of that this week. Orphan was kidnapped, so Cassandra. So let's see what the rescue mission is going to be like. Before we start, thanks again for all the comments, helping reminding me of who everyone is in this huge cast of characters in Young Justice. Let's just get into it. Mars! Hey, I guess we're back here. Didn't expect that. Oh, oh, she's not happy. Oh, none of you stand a chance. I'm really glad we're back here rather than just abandoning the storyline for a number of episodes. Aw, oh, dang it.
Who do I blame?
That's all you're living on right now, right? You just don't want to handle the loss, so you're focusing on just, like, revenge. But without a center of, like, revenging, like, what do you do? Center of revenging. A target for vengeance.
My chances with Tigress.
Oh, can you just Hey, yes, what she said. Just stop.
To get Orphan back.
You know she doesn't trust either of you, right? And your little jabs at each other ain't gonna help. Oh, hi, Oracle. Video game style choices on screen. That's great.
My daughter.
You really renounce the right to say nonsense like that after you torture your kids.
And not a little perplexed.
Who cares if it came out of you? You aren't her mother. Oh. Hi, Joker. I didn't expect to see you this episode. Or at all, really. You're usually a Batman villain. You don't usually handle villains of that caliber. I don't know. These quotations are certainly an interesting thing to add to the show, right? It really changes the feel of what otherwise could be basic episodes, right? This is just a rescue. They've done rescues before, right? I don't know. This is something interesting. It's really funny how many people just talk to Oracle, just secretly without the knowledge of anyone else. Like, I remember there was an episode last season, right, where Dick was talking to Oracle the whole time. And he was just kind of hiding it even from the team. Oh, that's right. I remember. We did see Joker. Wasn't he part of the Injustice League? Right? The Injustice League was supposed to be a fake kind of, smokescreen to hide the light. Not one of my favorite animated Jokers, but not horrible. Oh, see, I remembered it 2 seconds before it happened. Ah, wait, they did redesign him. I knew he didn't look like he did before. I mean, does she need to watch this, like, video message? She knows to kill the Joker. Was she really... I don't know, I don't see the point of seeing the message, but I guess they want to, show the Joker a little bit. Wow, Joker. Leveling up, huh? Going after the UN? Oh, Diana's sitting there, which is not great.
Note, Mr. Secretary. You and your ambassador.
Lex.
No, sir.
Actually, please drop a bomb on Lex. It would make life so much easier for a lot of people.
This is about respect.
The Bat Fam is just like, doo-doo-doo. Turn them off.
Well, horse puckies.
Horse puckies. Hi, Bats.
Isn't he?
Pretty much. This is not a court.
Anything.
She plans to go lose herself in work for ever, essentially, and try not to feel anything again. Besides the emotions of the people she's supposed to be mind reading.
They're going to see us coming.
I really hope we don't see her depressed for too long. Connor, just
2, 1.
come back already. Next. Let's be nice. Please come back in the next 7 episodes.
Please, you two are.
Thank you, Oracle. Your little Invisidrones is super handy. What are the point of those goggles if they can't help you with flashbangs?
You don't mind, do you, Uncle John?
Oh, she wants to support her.
McCann?
Come on, Megan, it's okay.
If you want.
Alright, thank you. You are... I have had so many doubts about you, but you are a lot better than I expected. We're just gonna keep calling her baby, right? And nothing else.
I've lost them both, my love.
Glamour charm. Well,
A glamour charm. Be flattered, Tigress. We had the idea from you.
well, I'm gonna be expected. Wait, is that how she... She didn't, did she?
I've got you. I've got you.
Well, that's a real twist on the Oracle origin story. If that's really the case. Because, as far as I'm aware, the Oracle origin story is usually his fault. And it's so much worse. Yes, keep punching. Oh, something I forgot to mention because I was focusing on other things. But of course Savage's daughter is evil. I mean, really, did you expect her to somehow, escape? Infiltrators, I remember. We've seen that before, right? It was destroying a whole lot of stuff. Oh, just shoot her. Ah, dang it. Not even 2 against 1. Of course you were surrounded. It's Rictus, Spider-Man, and Shady Boy. Hi, Cheshire.
Odds are even.
You really didn't think she wouldn't come?
Poke it like a true croc. Of shit.
Crocker. Oh, we're just done. Okay. Didn't expect that. Well, these folks have got a long 2-month ride ahead of them.
Had been made after days.
And that was episode 7, The Lady or the Tigress. First of all, I'd like to apologize because I was watching the episode and I wasn't paying enough attention. So when I turned around to the camera, it had died. So I don't know when it happened. Hopefully I still got most of the episode done. As far as I'm aware, my audio's still recorded. So maybe I'll put that over the video. I honestly have no clue yet. But you know, right? You already know. But I'm sorry about that. Now, this episode was interesting. First of all, I'm glad that these arcs, right, are not as separate as they seem to be, right? It seemed like, okay, Mars arc was done. We're just going to be done with that for a while. It won't check in again until, later. But I was wrong. Here we are. In this episode, we got to go back to Mars and see a little bit of Megan mourning and just really trying to, at the beginning of the episode, her only hope was like in revenge, right? Like push off the feelings of grief by focusing on revenge. And she went after her brother, but he's not responsible for this. Bubble Boy is. So without a target for revenge, all she has is grief. And I really enjoyed the fact that her sister, Emery, decided to come with her to Earth as this support, right? because it's very clear that she's not going to stay with her family. She's not going to stay on Mars. So, yeah, I just really enjoyed that. I didn't think Emery would be this kind of sister. I didn't think I'd like her this much, but this one decision has especially like final nail in the coffin. She is definitely a really good sister. The Shadow Spies issue is obviously done and over with, since Savage's daughter was just faking it the whole time with a good old glamour charm, making her seem like she's all rotted out, destroyed. Honestly, not entirely that surprising. I mean, would you really expect the daughter of Vandal Savage to turn against him? No. But, and while that storyline was finished, Cheshire did show up as expected. I mean, it's just the fact of these kind of stories. When someone says, I'm not going, they usually go anyway, right? The only time I've been surprised in recent memory where someone says they're not going and they don't actually go is Kingo in the Eternals movie. But that's Marvel. Let's focus on this. I also was just kidding about Oracle having a deeper story going on in the episodes. I didn't know this would happen, right? I was just thinking she's like spoiler, right? Just another face that's there, and right. But wow, we actually got to see her, come back. We got to see her first mission, these flashbacks to Joker. We get to see that her origin story is now definitely tied in with Batgirls, as we see a whole new way of Barbara, getting paralyzed, which it is interesting. I don't hate it, but it's weird to just go through it that quickly in a flashback. And yeah, they're trapped. We're left on a cliffhanger, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. What was your favorite part of the episode? Over here is the next reaction whenever that comes out. Over here is a playlist of my videos, and on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.